Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account, and it is one of the best days that we've ever seen. We do have a sneak. It is the awakened version of Shemira. It is confirmed, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at how amazing this hero does look. All right, guys, and we're going to go through a couple tabs, including the skills. This is from AFK Inside, but look at the awakened version of Shemira, guys. This is just absolutely 110% what I imagine when we think of this hero. When we look at the design, they stayed very unique, of course, to the Graveborns, but also made her the basic version that we have of Shemira to look at this. It is kind of crazy to see. And we're going to run through the skills and abilities, but looking at some of the screenshots here, guys, you can see there is Shemira, and she does have Damon right down there as well. The Night Whisperer, complete the dispatch mission, and write the historical. This is the stained glass window that we see. Very, very cool. We're going to get some cards out of there. And then this is the actual skills unlocked. Again, looking at staying very traditional to how they have Shemira. Seems like she is going to be a monster in here. And even there, guys, you can get a clear shot of the facial features of Shemira. And again, it's so cool to see how original they stayed with this design of this hero. And then the big thing, guys, boom, here are the skills and abilities. Soul Siphon is remaining, which is kind of crazy. Let me zoom into some of these guys, maybe not that far, but I want to see exactly what we have in here. We zoom this out just a little. Shemira receives X less magic damage when taking physical damage or damage that ignores defense. X is converted into magic damage, so this is going to amplify her magical damage based on the passive ability. Active, of course, wields the Soul Flame to unleash the power of her Lantern Chain, dealing 3 strikes of damage equal to X of her max health to all enemies. So again, similar to what we've seen in the past, she is going to damage all enemies, kind of like Ainz, kind of like a couple different heroes. She also pulls out the soul of the nearest and furthest enemy to generate ephemeral spirits that last up to X seconds. The spirits of their hero's health and X of their defense. When a spirit takes damage, X is passed to their hero, but the damage passed in a single strike cannot exceed X of Shemira's max health. Up to spirits can be pulled out of each enemy hero. Normal attacks reduce the target's energy, so there is the energy disintegration that we see traditional to the Graveborn heroes. After using Soul Siphon, Shemira launches X tortured souls at the enemy's souls who have been pulled out. So again, they are staying very, very traditional to her abilities, which is awesome. Here is the Dreadful Dance. When an enemy hero suffers an effect that reduces their energy or prevents energy recovery, she launches a tortured soul at them. So this is going to be big, guys. I'm thinking synergy. Anyone who is going to take energy or prevent energy, which is a majority of our Graveborn heroes, this is going to work incredibly well. Dealing damage equal to X amount of Shemira's max health to the target and enemies in the path. So that is kind of like Trishia that hits everyone in that path. This damage cannot exceed X of Shemira's max health, and the effect can only be triggered so many times, so many seconds. When a tortured soul deals damage, it heals the ally with the lowest health. Now there's a healing factor in there, which is crazy. When an enemy hero takes defense damage from a tortured soul, their defense is permanently reduced. There is a boss killer right there, guys. When an enemy hero takes damage, their energy recovery is permanently reduced. For every tortured soul Shemira launches, the next enemy will be enchanted, reducing X energy upon dealing damage and preventing the target from recovering energy. When launching Tortured Souls, Shemira will launch 1 extra at the enemy. Crazy, crazy skills, guys. Soul Sanctuary. She grants herself and the ally with the lowest health the Soul Sanctuary effect for so many seconds, prioritizing backline heroes. This effect dispels most debuffs on the target, granting them immunity control during the effect. While the effect is active, direct damage in a single strike from an enemy cannot exceed. So she's going to cap the damage that they can take of the current health. And upon taking damage, the Tortured Soul will be launched at the attacker. Seems like if they're attacking the team, guys, they are going to get just eaten up by Shemira. When the effect ends, the target will be healed for X amount of health that is lost. Awesome. And then, of course, the 3 of 9 and the 9 of 9 furniture. When casting this skill, Shemira's targets the enemy with the highest total damage and generates 1 spirit. When Shemira or 2 allied heroes behind her take fatal damage, they will be immune to that damage. There is a cheat death, guys, and will gain the Soul Sanctuary effect. So she has a cheat death, which is going to be awesome. And then, of course, the engraving skill, which is delayed death. When allied hero is defeated, Shemira will delay their death and keep them fighting for up to so many seconds. If a target is defeated by an enemy hero, the attacker's soul will be pulled out and generate the spirit. The allied hero will die when the effect ends, or if they are defeated again while the effect is active. This effect can be triggered once per hero. And then triggering the effect, the allied hero becomes untargetable, gains immunity to control effects. If the ally defeats an enemy hero while the effect is active, the effect duration is increased, so you can keep them alive. So again, kind of like Kelthar, when they're dead, they continue to fight to delay death, which is awesome. And then, of course, guys, we have the SP effect, which is the Shadowless Flame. When an enemy hero suffers a total reduction of energy X or any effect that prevents recovery, Shemira will pull out their soul, generating the spirit. This effect can be triggered so many times, so many seconds. The next control effect of allied heroes inflicted on the enemy will reduce their energy. This effect can be triggered once every X seconds. So overall, guys, it seems like she is going to be an absolute monster to deal with. And again, staying very, very true to the Graveborn. To the Graveborn hero with the soul reduction, which of course soul siphon and everything else that we had of the original Shemira. So when she's taking magical damage or when she takes physical damage or damage that ignores defense, it is converted into magic damage and she takes less magic damage. So essentially, she's not going to be able to be damaged a lot with physical or damage that ignores defense. I'm wondering frontline tank. And of course, they stayed true, guys. She is a Graveborn. She is a intelligence hero, which it shows here, which is kind of crazy, guys. It seems like she is going to have some really solid synergy with a lot of different heroes, especially with the reduction of energy and that energy recovery. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see, and I am super, super stoked, guys, that they stayed true to Shemira, that they kept her with her a majority of her abilities, kind of how she works. And she has the cheat death, guys. She not only has a cheat death, but this delayed death down here is going to be very, very impressive. I'm super stoked that they built her and kept her how she was. And even looking here, guys, at the picture of her, this is so true to the hero. I cannot wait to see the videos and the backstory and everything else, guys. That is absolutely amazing to see this hero that is coming. Well, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.